was groovy. No, it wasn't groovy. It was groovy, right? No, it was not groovy.
And there was one other word. Off the chain.
AquaMethodPodcast. Nonconformist, positive nonsense.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GP, and you're rocking with me on the Aqua Method Podcast. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, GrasshopperGP, Instagram, GrasshopperGP, both of which spelled normally, no special characters, numbers, emojis, underscores, anything crazy like that, just GrasshopperGP, Instagram, and Twitter. Send me an email at GrasshopperGP@yahoo.com for any types of sponsorships, advertisements, or if you have anything you want to ask on the podcast, or if you just have anything nice to say about the podcast. I really appreciate it. And you are listening to this and watching this on GrasshopperGP Official. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. GrasshopperGP Official, 3 S's is a YouTube account. Thank y'all for rocking with me as always. And I'm joined by 2 new people. I got my homie Seth. Word.
No.
And his lovely girlfriend. What's your name again, love?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. I was going to call you Jen, but I didn't want to disrespect you. All right. I knew this chick named Gabrielle, and if you called it Gab or Gabby, she was really upset.
Oh, no, I don't mind. You can call me Jenny or Jen.
Sweet. Let me get comfortable here. All right. So we are live at, well, not live, this is recorded like I always say, but we are at Ambooks 2, the comic book shop. So thanks to Mr. Jeff for letting me rock out here once again. And you see all the stuff behind me, all this cool stuff. There's a lot more on the other side. So please buy all this stuff when you come over here to Ambooks 2.
It's a Warhammer.
And yeah, it's Warhammer. And support your local comic book shops, man. So yeah, so what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Doing pretty banging.
This guy's a goofball. He touched all my cameras. I got a fingerprint on my lens. I'm so mad.
You do not.
That was a fingerprint. I was looking at it. That was a fingerprint on my lens. I had to clean it.
It wasn't. That was from you.
That was not from me.
That was from you.
I am like, I have baby.
It was from you, boo.
Yeah, it was like baby. I have baby hands when it comes to my equipment.
I Germex my hands constantly. I leave no marks.
Okay.
Sure.
The acid on that Germex can be so strong it will burn my fingerprints off.
Yeah, and it might burn my lens too. And I'm gonna physically assault him like I did. What it was yesterday? No, 2 days ago.
No, man. No, yeah.
I slapped him. I slapped him in his face.
He did.
I slapped him in
I
his
didn't
face.
hear that.
I let him know.
That's funny.
I told him, come here. I said, come here. And he came over to me. And I said, I'm going to slap you in the face. You ready? And I slapped him. And I said, don't you do it again. And he didn't even do anything. But I said, whatever you did, don't do it again.
I was like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
I get it. I
And
understand.
he took the slap too. I wish we recorded that. That was so funny. But anyway. So how you met this jerk over here?
Oh, God. Books a Million.
Okay.
Oh.
Y'all work
Books a
together?
Million. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Used to, actually.
Yeah, we
when
both
we
used to
worked
work
at
together.
Okay.
Books a Million, and I was working as the barista there.
Oh, look at you.
And he comes up to me, he goes, Jenny, can I have a glass of water? And I was like, oh God, no.
Yeah, that was
Sure.
that was my little.
That's your game, huh?
Yeah, that's
Forrest
my
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
He's
My
Forrest
man.
Gump.
Yep.
My man.
Jenny.
Gotta-
And I'm like, oh God.
Gotta rock that. Those movies, you know,
Yeah,
timeless
whoa.
movies all the time.
That's funny. Well, hey man, whatever works. Whatever works. So how long y'all been dating?
We just
man.
made 3 years.
3 years.
September
Oh,
12th. We just
snap.
made 3 years.
3 years anniversary. Y'all live together?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
She still puts up with me.
Oh man, that's
Oh, yeah.
good. That's good. What's the most embarrassing story you got with this guy? Because I mean, he's an embarrassing man to begin with, so it's got to be something. Anything you can say on there.
No, I can't do it.
Come on, man. I know that's something good. Feel free to curse as much as you want. I have to edit. I just have to edit. That's all.
No.
That's okay. I
Fair enough.
give you permission. It's okay.
There's a gradient. There's a level to it. There's got to be like a level, like a DEFCON 5 embarrassing. So give me like DEFCON 3.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, I can't
Man,
think
I
of
wouldn't.
anything on the
Yeah,
spot.
no, I wouldn't think of any. I couldn't think of anything on the spot with
That's good. That's fair. I mean, look at this fella. Look at this fella. He's got to have an embarrassing story. It's
I've
gotta
got
be.
tons of them.
It gotta
Trust
be.
me, all you gotta do is meet my mom, and she'll have like an entire scrapbook of all of that. She'll have pictures of the events.
But yeah, we're here today, and I'm recording this really, really early. This is going to be uploaded October 8th, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Because October 8th is Comic-Con, so I won't be able to upload anything or make anything or edit anything for Comic-Con. So this is going to be the Comic-Con episode until I actually go and record some stuff over there. So, and we were talking about that before the cameras and the mic started to roll. Y'all plan on going or what?
Actually, yeah, I had plans on taking her. Her birthday is going to be around that time, so
Cool.
I mean, you know, surprise.
Surprise.
Just as long as you can take off.
That's true. Yeah, need to do that ASAP.
Yeah.
So, but it should be a good time. There's a lot of there's comic book culture, anime, manga culture, cosplayers. Everything's gonna be over there. So that's why I know this guy's into that kind of stuff. I'm assuming you are too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was
I
like
wanted to
It was my thing before it was
Yep.
even his.
yeah. So I wanted to talk about that. But before I get to that, if you don't have tickets already, you can still buy tickets for the Sunday show because this is uploaded on Saturday. So you obviously can't buy the Saturday tickets now because you should be there already. You should be there with me right now. So, but if you want to come Sunday, it's still $22. You can buy your tickets at Ticketmaster or buy them at the door, and come check us out. Come rock with us. And thanks to Mr. Donald for letting me be a part of his booth. So yeah, so what are you most excited about seeing at Comic-Con?
Probably the kind of crafts that they got over there. Honestly, we went to Comic-Con in
New Orleans.
and that was, not gonna lie, my first experience ever at a con.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
the metalworks that they had there,
oh, I love that, man.
the handmade journals and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
Leather
the action
journals.
figures were. I stood in the action figure aisle for I don't know how long, looking at all the kind of stuff that they had.
Did y'all either one of y'all go to last year?
Yeah,
go
it
last
was,
year to the
it
first
was
one?
last year's. Yeah, it was last year's Comic Con.
I'm talking about Louisiana Comic-Con, the one in last year.
No, we didn't.
Oh no,
we
we
didn't go
couldn't
into
even
that
make
one.
to that
No.
one.
Okay.
Make it to that one. I
Yeah.
don't remember why.
It was cool last year, but this year should be even better because it was such a success last year. So this one should be even bigger.
Oh, yeah, and they got-
a lot more stuff.
And it's the first time they're doing it at the Cage Dome, isn't that correct?
But they had it in the convention center
In the
last
convention
year.
center. That's right.
Yeah. So if it's in the actual dome, then it should be really big.
Yeah.
But because the convention center was enough space for everything. But yeah, there's a lot of celebrities coming, a lot of famous voice actors and film stars coming, so it should be really, really cool. I'm excited to get to talk to them if I can. Hopefully I can. Hopefully they'll give me some time without charging me. Yeah, man. Like some of them, you gotta pay just to talk to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It's true. I've seen it at the Comic Con. I think the guy, what was the actor's name who played Daryl Dixon?
And from what?
From Walking
the
Dead.
From Walking Dead, right.
Yeah, I heard he was there. Actually, I think I saw the line for his
Yeah.
booth.
No, that was crazy. Seeing that lineup, and then he showed up and it looked like he was stoned out of his mind. He had
Yeah.
glasses on, he had a hat on.
That's about right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Stan Lee, it costs like $80 to get him to sign anything.
Yeah, a lot of money.
I believe it.
Excuse me. Excuse me, brother. Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to make you sick. I'm not sick. I've been having this cough for a while, man. I'm sorry. That's good. That's embarrassing. I'm sure I look like look awful when I did that. I have no germs. I have no Zika, Zykazoka, none of that. I just got this cough.
Although I probably do now that
Yeah.
you wiped it on my
my
shirt.
bad, brother. My bad.
It's the shirt that I wear.
Well, you got a lot of stains in that shirt anyway. I was want to ask you about that.
Oh, this
Paint stains.
paint from painting.
So
oil
you would
paintings.
consider yourself artiste?
I would certainly hope so.
Okay. What is your medium? What you like to do the most?
Photography. As a matter of fact.
Okay.
He's done a few cosplay photographies.
Okay,
Yes, I
cool.
have. That's probably one of the funner things that I've ever done.
You did
Was
Mad
ahead.
Max. You've done. Is it?
Silent Hill.
You-
I did a Silent Hill
You do the
nurse shoot.
cosplay yourself, or you
Or
just?
no, he has a.
I have a bunch of friends.
Okay.
I have a bunch of friends who come around and they're like,
Are you one of them out?
No,
Why not?
I do not.
Why not?
No.
I can see you if you dye your hair red and put it in like a sideways ponytail, you can be Misty from Pokemon. Yeah. Why
I
not?
shared that idea. I shared that idea with her before, just to do a painting of her, and she was like,
Yeah, I think it'll work out. So you like to take photographs?
"Yep,
You like to paint?
yep."
Okay. What else you got?
Drawing as
A
well.
drawing.
The drawing. Oh yes, that's a very fine part of my lifestyle.
Is that what you got to do? You got your degree in it, or is that
Actually, yeah, I just graduated from UL
Congratulations.
with a bachelor's of fine arts with a
Yeah,
concentration in photography,
Man,
or photography for short, because in the end, that's what it was.
right. What's the end game? What's the goal? What you want to
Graduate school.
do? All right, cool.
Yep, that's currently the big go-to that I've been pretty much losing sleep over.
Yeah, you look like a movie director,
Like a movie director.
like a film director. Yeah, because you got the beard. You kind of chubby. You kind of look like Kevin Smith.
Kevin,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really, everyone and their
Yeah.
mother keeps telling me.
yeah.
I freaking
You got-
love
I got-
this
Love
guy.
it.
Because you're artistic, dude. You're artistic, dude.
Oh my
You're
God.
very witty. You're very clever. Very funny. I can see you making some good. I see you got a vision for art direction, so you probably be a good director.
Oh.
You know, and you got that beard and you're chubby.
Yep.
You know.
A lot of people have been
Yeah.
telling him he
Yeah.
looks like that guy.
Yeah.
Just
It's
watch.
hilarious.
Just watch. 8 years later,
Yeah, boy.
I'll be in the house. Jenny will come home and be like, "What is this?" I'm sorry. I've been living a double life this whole time. I've truly in real life I have been Kevin Smith's double
Yep.
for doing things that he doesn't want to do.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
What-
before it was Kevin Smith, people were actually comparing me more to Dante from Clerks.
Okay.
He was the cashier
Mhm.
at the store, and it was because I was rocking a goatee before
Okay.
that, and people were comparing me to that character as well. And now it's Kevin Smith. I'm just anything in relation to his work. I just, for some reason, I gravitate towards, even though I've never really seen many of his movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of his stuff either. Outside, I saw some like the Silent J and Jay and Silent Bob stuff. But I mean, outside of his directing stuff, I'm not really a big fan of his acting too much. Cause like I said, all I seen was Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Which is honestly the best thing of Jay and Silent Bob.
Is that he's silent the whole time.
Is the one that doesn't talk.
Ooh.
Yeah. No disrespect to Jay. No disrespect to Jay. You should be on the show one day. No, he was in that movie where this couple make a porno. You know what I'm talking about? With Seth
Kevin
Rogen.
Smith?
No, Jake.
Yeah. Jake and Jake and Sally make a porno. I think that's what it is.
No. That's definitely not what it's
You
called.
just said Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen was in it, yeah, but it's Mike and Mindy or it was a man and a woman's name, and they make a porno,
Yeah.
and Jay was one of the porn stars in it.
Really?
Yeah, but he ain't have that wig
Oh
on.
my god.
Yeah,
You're right.
It was gross.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but oh my god.
Yep, he was in there. Anyway, how did we
Yeah.
get here? Where are we? Where am I?
What is life?
What is
What is love?
what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah,
Don't hurt me no more.
no sir. The podcast is over. Thank y'all for rocking with me. As always, you can follow me on Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah.
I was like, oh, that's short.
No. So we're gonna be doing the Comic-Con, and I'm excited about the anime stuff and the cosplay stuff. What are y'all big? So you got him into anime.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
were
she
you
was
into
pretty much
before?
the diving.
Yeah. Like. Oh, what are we talking about?
What did you get him into? Like, what were you
Oh.
into that you got him into?
Oh, what was it that
Actually-
finally got you into? I think it was I think Death Note is one of your first.
Death Note, that's
Death
right.
Note was one of his first.
That's right,
Yeah.
because she.
And I knew he wasn't into the really, really silly kinds.
Mhm.
I know he liked the serious stuff. So I tried getting him into Death Note. That was a success. I don't remember what else I got him into because.
You fought
He's very
long in
picky.
I'm not gonna lie, I am, and that's because
Very
I whenever I was introduced to anime in the 90s, I was introduced to the classics, Dragon Ball Z. I was introduced to Cowboy Bebop. I was introduced to oh my god, Hellsing was one of my favorites that came on, and you know, I kind of got out of it junior high and high school because I didn't really find I couldn't personally find anything that really gravitated towards, you know, what I grew up with, I guess, and that you know grow up with something that gravitates into that becomes part of you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, and I just kind of got out of it because I felt that it was becoming more and more fan servicey. Honestly.
In what way? Like, describe that, because that makes sense. I can see that.
Just like off, like how would I describe that? Because I mean, it's easy to gravitate towards like, oh well, the female with the huge tits, and I mean, especially with Naruto. No, not Naruto. Especially with Soul Eater, that was like seriously apparent. Like whenever I was flipping through, and I would catch it on Toonami one day.
I think you saw the parts with the cat witch or something.
Yeah, and I would just be like,
Oh shit!
just
Blair.
and
That's her name, Blair.
Blair.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
and
Blair.
I watched like 10 minutes of it, and I'm like, the logic just isn't there.
Right.
Why?
I'm not really into it either. Even as a kid, I wasn't really into the this overabundance. Like, I like boobs, don't get me wrong, but I'm not.
Of course.
I wasn't into the it being like that. I mean, the obscene, like, these chicks have no stomach, no waist,
Yeah.
and like the size of your
And they
head.
defy gravity.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Boob defying gravity.
Yes.
And they're sentient. Too.
Oh
They
my
move.
God, have you seen? You haven't seen Prison. You haven't seen Prison School.
No,
Have you?
I read the manga.
Oh.
And like I haven't finished it. I think I quit a long time ago, and it's still
Like that's
going
just.
on.
I mean,
But it was pretty
granted,
hilarious. But
I
couldn't
actually
handle it
actually
anymore.
did laugh my ass off. But the only thing that would aggravate me was that, even as a comedy, like I couldn't tell if they were doing fan service strictly because they knew that it was bonkers or what.
See, I mean, I don't think it's that bad if it's one or two characters, and like I never thought it was a ploy to get more male readers. I just thought it was just like an art style, like some of them would undertake, but not all of them. You know, like we was talking about Naruto, and they got Tsunade. She's one character, and then they got Bleach, the primary female protagonist with the red hair.
Oh, Orihime.
Yeah.
Orihime. But
Yeah.
they don't do anything. Well, not a whole lot.
I mean, they're not over sexualized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not
Yeah.
overtly sexualized, and in the case of Tsunade, it's she's a little more sexualized, but it's not like all the way in your face like that.
No, she just has cleavage.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
a whole lot, a whole lot. Shout out to Tsunade and all the Tsunade cosplayers out there.
Yep, you can swipe a credit card between them.
Man.
It would probably get lost in there.
This is awkward because I mean your girlfriend's just right here, and I'm right in the middle.
Oh, buddy, like welcome to the everyday world.
No, shout out to that, man. Shout out to your relationship, then. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of anime. I mean, I'm not as big as I was when I was like early in college. I was reading a lot of manga and stuff like that. But it's still an awesome culture to be a part of.
Yeah.
But you said Cowboy Bebop, and that's a classic.
Of course.
Definitely is really, really good.
Should be a staple for any anime that wants to have a solid storyline.
That movie needs to get made, man. They still talking about
Did you
Keanu Reeves and
see?
stuff like that,
Did
but
you
it's just still get
see?
made.
Oh man, that's true. I forgot that they were casting him as.
Mhm.
Did you see the teasers for Ghost in the Shell? I
did.
actually.
I did.
I should be ashamed of myself. I actually didn't show you,
No, you didn't.
the teasers
How
yet.
could you?
Slap
I
the shit out
mentioned
of
it to you.
Well.
Please don't. That'll
Let me
hurt.
slap him. I'm
That'll
right
hurt
here.
my heart. That'll hurt my heart. Please don't.
But no, I like Ghost in the Shell. It is coming out. They got the teasers out, and they made like 5-10 second joints, and it was really cool. But I could never get into Ghost in the Shell like that, man. I couldn't. I tried the second gig and all that, and it's just it's so cerebral, so boring, and so slow.
Oh, I mean,
there's some gunfights and there's some big spider-looking robots and stuff like that. But I'm cool on Ghost in the Shell. I'm gonna check out the movie though, because it's sci-fi and I'm into that shit. But
if you like anything with the Matrix, me, the first Matrix, I should say.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of similarities to that and the whole jumping in and all that stuff.
Yeah, I tried watching it, but I think I was like way too young when I watched it, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can see why I'm not allowed to watch this. I'm not watching this anymore. But now that I'm older, I think I could totally handle it now. But I haven't tried watching it completely, so I'm really confused about what the plot's all about.
It's there's a lot going on. It's convoluted. There's a guy who can talk without moving his mouth for some reason. There's that guy. There's a laughing man. It's a lot of things going on, and I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. I tried, and I would watch it when it was on Adult Swim. I would watch it. And I'm just like, it's just filler until I get to the next show, whatever's coming up after that.
For me, I was like. Excuse me.
Already sick. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what you did to me? And I don't even used to smile, so I get things way faster. No, for me, I was introduced to it by the first movie that had come out.
Okay, yeah. Way back when.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, definitely, the art style was pretty much on point with, what's that movie? What's the movie called?
Akira?
Akira, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too.
And yeah, that was the first time I was ever introduced to Ghost in the Shell.
Speaking of movies, y'all know there's a live Lion King coming out?
There's gonna be a live action Lion King coming
out?
Yeah,
John.
That doesn't surprise me.
Since Jungle Book. Since
Jungle Book came out,
I bet you because of that, that's why they're gonna do it.
I mean, Jungle Book I thought it was pretty good.
Jungle Book was
real
good.
It wasn't. I'm just saying, like, because they did Jungle Book, you would assume they probably would do the Lion King.
I'm not entirely sure if it's the same studio or the same people behind it. But I work at a TV station, and the producer that I work with, he was like, is it really? Maybe it was the director, one of them. Is it really live action if all the characters are CG?
That's true.
Because Jungle Book had a human in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the one.
Right.
I think.
Right.
Just the one. I had saw it. She didn't want to see it. She was like,
"You don't want to see it? Why not?"
No,
she wasn't a
fan. Going to the movies.
Okay.
I just did not feel like.
No, me and a few friends that went, and it turns out one of the friends that I went with, she apparently studied the original book.
Yeah.
And I walked out of there and I was like, I thought it was pretty solid. I mean,
she was a Jungle Book hipster. I was into.
She legitimately studied it in college.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, well then tell me, how did you feel about the movie? And she was like, well, they got a few things inaccurate, but I can definitely say it was better than the Disney animated movie. I'm like, all right.
You should be able to compartmentalize mediums and works of art. Even if they got the same name and share the same content, if it's a little different, you should take it with a grain of salt and just accept it.
Oh yeah.
She
actually she wouldn't let it go. I think it was.
If she's that passionate about it, then she wouldn't.
Yeah, she was, and she was like, oh, at least they got the ending right where Mowgli doesn't choose to remain in the jungle, and
you want to spoil it for your lady there, brother.
Spoilers.
I was trying to stop him, but I'm like, maybe he'll realize that.
No, he didn't.
No, absent-minded professor.
Yes, spoiler.
And she,
talk about spoilers. She spoiled it for me.
Spoil what?
No, my friend
did.
Okay. My friend did.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know.
Okay.
That was the case.
I didn't know either. Cause I hadn't thought about the Jungle Book since I was 5. So, but I'm just watch it, just enjoy the story. You know, because like I'm obviously a fan of comic books. I'm recording in the comic book shop, but and everybody who's watched the episode knows I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU.
Right on.
But it's not one-in-one with the comic books, and it shouldn't be. It couldn't be. There's too much going on.
Oh yeah, I mean Zack Snyder tried doing that with Watchmen, and yeah,
Watchmen was
Granted,
alright. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
I mean, what Zack Snyder tried to do, like he couldn't do. Like they shouldn't have done a movie. They should have just done like a I don't know, like a 6-episode short TV series. And I think they would have been better off than that.
That was before the Netflix boom though, when that movie came out. Right?
That's true. Yeah, that is.
You know,
man, if they could redo it, that would be fantastic. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I did like the movie, and
right.
I'll even go even further. I actually am probably one of the select few on this earth that enjoyed his change.
For the ending?
You know, for the ending.
I like that too. It's because it wasn't like completely one-in-one with the book. It was a slight issue, but it made more sense than the big old squid monster.
Yeah, I mean,
they had genetic engineers, had artists, they made a monster.
They even tied it in, and it actually made sense.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I know they did that in the comic as well, but
yeah.
I mean,
that's so funny, man.
It was a freaking giant squid monster. Come on, man.
It was a good book. The movie from 1 to 10, I give that movie on the 8 to F scale. I'd give that movie a C+.
C+?
Yeah.
I think I'd give it a B, actually.
Yeah.
You know, because I want to because whenever I go to Comic-Con and someone sees me saying that, they'll kick me in the balls.
There you go. Every time I think about The Watchmen, I remember because when The Watchmen came out, I was working at the movie theater, and the movie's rated R, and there's a sex scene, there's killing, blood, you know.
All sex scene, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Was the only thing that it took away that I didn't like.
But I mean, I think they alluded to it in the book, so they just wanted to show it in the movie.
Yeah, it was in the book.
Yeah.
It was in the book.
But
oh yeah, hallelujah.
I remember this guy. Was with his kid, and he brought his kid into Watchmen, thinking it's a superhero movie. PG-13, PG-13, PG, but it says R right on there. And he came to the box office.
Sorry, let me shut my phone off.
That's why I left mine in the car.
What was that?
It was Claptrap.
That was Claptrap from Borderlands.
So this guy brought his kid. He brought his kid, and I was working in the box office, so I sold the tickets. And he wanted his money back because he's like, how y'all gonna let little kids watch that movie? Sir, you let your son watch that movie. That movie was rated R. You had to be 17 to get him in.
Wow.
So
Ignorance.
He was mad, and then he was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm like, sir, we weren't worried about it. You wasn't getting your money back for that. Get out of here. You brought your son to see that, man. You saw that big blue willy just flopping around. You know what I mean? It glowing blue. Would you love him if it was glowing blue?
Yes, I would.
If it was glowing blue.
What about green?
If you were green.
I like green.
Okay. I would be happy with that
You'd
too.
be happy with green?
Yeah.
What about
totally.
blue? What about blue and green?
Boo. Whatever color. I don't care. You could
about,
be a
like,
rainbow guy.
Oh my God! What about turquoise?
Okay. No, I don't care. Whatever genetically mutated color
You're
you
in
become.
You're in timeout. I'm gonna need you to step off for like 2 minutes because I said blue because the man was blue.
And he went further.
Then he went to green, which is okay. I can dig green. The Hulk is green. But then he said blue and green. All right, I'm like, that's strike one. I mean, like, that might be strike two. Then he said turquoise, which is blue and green. Like, he's on this blue and green kick. It's aggravating me, and I want him to
But
leave.
I mean, I wanted to clarify because like blue and green, I was referring to like me like split in half.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you said turquoise, and it just kept going, and this joke lasted like a solid 2 minutes longer than it should have. And
That's what I do though. That's what I do. I drag things out until they're drier than a rock in a desert.
okay, all right. See, you had a good chance. You had a good opportunity to make a decent analogy, and you just said a rock in a desert. To make a comedic analogy, to put a bow on this awful segment, and you could and you went with a rock in a desert. My man, you're an artist.
What if I said as dry as a turquoise rock in a desert?
Oh, God.
It's even worse. Because a turquoise is a gemstone. It's nice and polished. It kind of looks like it's moist, but you know. Anyway, let's get off that. So if y'all do come to Comic-Con, what are you most excited to see? What would you like to see there?
Well, it'd be nice to see and watch all the cosplayers.
Yeah,
and
I'm
what
excited
kind of
to see that
outfits
too.
They come up with
Yeah.
and everything.
Are they gonna have
I
a
guess,
contest?
I don't know. They should. Probably not. I think they'll put it on the flyer by now. But
Yeah, that's true.
but maybe.
I don't know. I guess
If not,
like
this should be
buying
next
all
year,
the
probably.
knickknacks that I can grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
All the knickknacks.
that's
All the
like that was the
All the
one
necks and
thing.
nicks.
Maybe find some manga that we don't have here in bookstores.
So something on my foot.
I'm sorry, man.
Because I found
I'm sorry.
what was this manga called? It was by Clamp.
Okay.
It was Clover, I think it's
Okay.
called. I love that
You
manga.
were obsessed with that for the longest time.
I
I
was.
couldn't get your eyes off of that book.
I like
I love their series.
I like One Piece and Naruto a lot, but there's so many books and I'm so far behind.
Yeah, and with
Naruto
Naruto
has
finally being over with, but now that they're having a sequel.
Yeah, he has a son now.
Yeah,
They're doing a sequel? You didn't tell me they were doing
Yeah,
a sequel.
they have a
What is his
sequel.
name?
Boruto.
I'm
That's his
so
son's
sorry to hear
name.
that.
That's a terrible name, man. No
And then they
disrespect.
have like a little
It's like he
daughter.
had.
They have
It's
a
like
daughter
he,
too. Yeah.
It's like he conceived the child and barfed, and he was just like,
Boruto.
The name is supposed to be a tribute to his father. I don't remember what the kanjis were, but it was supposed to be a
Okay.
tribute to his father. or
Okay,
something.
it's something lost in translation then. Okay, but all of them have kids now.
Mhm.
All
Well,
of them have
most
kids.
of
Well,
them.
most of them.
everyone
Most of them.
has babies.
Except
Yeah.
for Kiba. Kiba's the only one I've noticed who does not have a kid.
Oh, that's so sad.
Not
No.
yet.
No.
He gonna have 6 kids because he like them dogs.
Right on. Right on.
Stop stepping on my foot, you, with the big old foot.
Can't help it.
But yeah, we are at 33 minutes. It's about 30 minutes. I think we started a little late. So before we go any further, I want to do the segment I like to call 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 questions, 10 answers. And this is the first time in a long time I've done it because it's the first time in a long time I've had 2 new people. So I'm gonna give you 4 questions and you'll wind up giving me. I'm gonna give you 4 questions and you'll wind up giving me 10 answers. So.
That hurts my head, but okay.
Okay. So, question number 4. You're stuck on a desert island. Everything's taken care of, but you only have 4 albums to listen to for the rest of your life. What are those 4 albums? Go.
Or the 4 albums.
Yeah, musical albums. And you can't cheat by saying a compilation or greatest hits. And you gotta be quick about it.
Oh, that's bonkers. Can it be the artist's name?
If you can't give me an album, then yes, give me
I
an
don't
artist's
pay
name, I
attention.
guess.
I don't pay attention to album names, even if they are the names of one of the songs.
Go.
Courtney Barnett
Okay.
is definitely a must. I've been a fan of hers ever since her first album, which I can't remember the name of. Don't judge me.
Okay. He's not really a fan then. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. You got 3 more. Be quick.
Oh man, I'm not prepared for this. I didn't know this was on the test. Oh my gosh. Heartless Bastards is another one of them that I really, really enjoy. I gotta throw Queen in there too, because we always ask that question. We always have to ask that question: what is the real life? Is this the real life?
Mama.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
There you
Okay.
go.
Man, you're not quick.
You're not quick, sir.
I'm not quick because I'm really picky.
Well, that's 3.
I'm gonna be on
Give
an
me your
island.
4, and
Okay.
we'll come back to him for 1.
Rush Moving Pictures.
Cool.
Styx Crystal Ball.
All right.
Shoot. Oh my god.
It's an awesome album.
I know. Pink Floyd.
Dark Side of the Moon.
The Dark Side of the
That's
Moon.
actually a good 4th one for me too. I want to take that one.
There you go.
And then the last one. Oh man, what was the album called? It had a Stairway to Heaven. I can't remember what album.
Oh God! Which Led Zeppelin had Stairway to Heaven? Wasn't that weird one with the person in the hayfield?
I believe so.
Yeah,
But
that
those
was the
would
one.
be
That
the 4
one.
albums.
Gotcha. Top 3 favorite cartoons.
Ed, Edd and Eddie, Tom and Jerry, and of course Looney Tunes. Always.
Steven Universe.
That's exactly why.
It's my
Hate
first-
Steven Universe.
No, I
You
love
don't
Steven
like Steven Universe?
No, I don't like that goofy shit.
It took her forever. It took her forever to convince me to watch that freaking show.
know.
She's still trying to get me to watch Gravity Falls.
The only thing I like is
I have not tried to force you to watch
You haven't
that.
tried to fart me into watching Gravity
I
Falls.
caught that too, man. I caught that too. I'm not gonna make fun of your girlfriend. If you would have said that, I would have ripped you. But that was cute though. The only thing I like about Steven Universe is the fact that Estelle plays with Garnet, the one of the big black one with the that wears red.
Yeah.
It's Garnet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
Garnet.
UK artist, UK R&B singer is the voice actress for.
I think he's talking about not Rebecca. Rebecca Sugar. That's the freaking writer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know her name. I can picture her face, but I can't remember her
The
name.
voice actress for Garnet
Yeah.
is Estelle. Her name's Estelle.
Estelle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you had said that, I didn't hear you say it. It's okay.
Go ahead.
I take things with a grain of
Oh
salt.
yeah, well, let's see. B3. Steven Universe would be one of them. Oh man, I have too many. God.
Oh, you take forever.
Yeah, he knocked it out. He already gave his 3, so I can't go back to
I
him.
watched too many.
Well, you let me help you out.
Well
on
then,
this.
let's see. It was definitely Steven Universe cartoons. I don't
Can't
know.
be anime.
No.
Yeah, it could be anime.
Can't.
It can. My show. Don't just say
Oh.
tell her it can't be what it can be.
Okay.
Well, let's see. All right, so
Put anime in
I
there.
mean, anime doesn't
Steven
help.
Universe, Sailor Moon was
Okay.
one of them. I
Okay.
watched that as a kid.
Yeah.
Third one would be. Yeah, I watched so many cartoons. Why can't I pick any of them?
Because it's got to be a top 3. It's a tough question.
Can I raise my hand to one?
What?
You forever and a day were searching for Yu Yu Hakusho.
That is true.
That's a
Yu
good one.
Hakusho
That's a good
was
one.
the number
And
one
after
thing.
I finally bought it
Big
for
fan
you,
of
you were
Yu-Gi-Oh.
like, "Oh my God!" And you still will rewatch that
I
when
like
I'm
that
not
too.
looking.
I wouldn't.
So that's a good one for you?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. You have 2 days a weekend to spend with 2 celebrities of the opposite sex. Who are they and what are you doing?
That's a tough one.
Of the opposite sex.
Mhm.
And they have to be celebrities.
Yep.
So I can't pick any artists because technically they're not celebrities.
I mean, it can be.
They try to be
They've been
too
in-
avant-garde. You know,
Mm.
they're just like, oh, we're not celebrities. We are artists. I don't know. Probably Kim Kardashian.
Sweet.
One of them. Because
Sweet.
I've always wanted to use her ass as a little bounce house.
Boss house for like action
What?
figures.
Yeah. Yes, actually, yes. Because I have a lot of those.
That's a good idea. All right, so that's one.
And probably Sarah Palin. Because
Wow.
I've always wanted to shoot a moose.
Wow. All right, so what are you doing on this weekend? What you, Sarah Palin, and Kim Kardashian? Y'all all together? The 3 of you are together. What are you doing in this weekend?
Probably.
Are you trying to allude to the fact that you're sexually attracted to Sarah Palin?
Hell no in
What's
a
that?
hell no in a handbasket. As a matter of
Because
fact,
I mean, you know, like back when she was running, she wasn't that unattractive. She wasn't a bad looking lady, if I remember properly. I mean, like I like Tina Fey. I think Tina Fey is a beautiful woman.
Tina Fey is awesome. She's one of the ones that I would probably like just like to sit down and have a coffee with.
Yeah.
But Sarah Palin's the kind of person who would go on a batshit crazy adventure.
You, Kim Kardashian.
We would go on a batshit crazy adventure
Right.
to hunt down the moose god
What?
of Ellendor.
What?
And
I'm out of
You're
it.
in timeout.
I'm out of the loop of this joke.
Time out. Two male celebrities, and what are you doing?
no.
Alright, this is gonna be really hard for me because I don't pay attention to that a whole lot.
Okay.
But
Who you admire?
I do like oh shoot. See, I don't know celebrities' names. I suck at that.
Okay.
What movies?
What movies? Well,
What actors?
It would
do
be
you like?
you, Bruce Willis, and Morgan Freeman, and y'all would go to Madrid, Spain, and have a paintball fight.
sounds like fun.
There you go.
They
No,
actually
that
do
sounds
like that.
that sounds way awesome. I want to go to the paintball fight.
You're not invited.
All right. Question number one: one place on planet Earth that you haven't been that you wanna go. Your number one travel destination that you haven't been.
Italy, flat out. I've been wanting to do that since I was aware that this was Earth.
No, I want to go to Thailand.
That's okay.
Love
You're the first
to.
person to say that. You're the first person to say that.
I would love to go to Thailand.
Yeah, but the military is over there, and they might turn into like another communist nation. That'd be scary. Are you afraid of that?
Shut up.
Don't ruin it.
Shut up. You don't ruin it for her, man. All right. Speaking of planet Earth, you heard about Elon Musk trying to get people to go to Mars, $200,000 a ticket. Trying to have a colony up there by 2024, something like that.
2024.
I've never heard of this.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, this guy, he's a billionaire. I can't remember what he did to make his money, but he's very successful, and he's trying to start it up to go to Mars and have people there, and have people living there within 100 years.
Have people living there within 100 years? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
does NASA even have that kind of funding?
I don't think it's. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be NASA. I think it's gonna be
It's
him.
gonna have anything to do with them.
Yeah.
At least I don't
Poor
think so.
NASA.
I brought that up because would you, if there was a opportunity to go for free to Mars, would you go?
Hell no.
No.
No?
Because
Hell no.
because I don't know how they're gonna make it livable up there. It
Yeah.
could be like terraform on what is that?
Terraforma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terraformers. Oh God,
It's
have you
another
read that
animation
manga?
you got me into watching.
Oh, I
that I
wouldn't
like.
want to live in that world.
But not
Right
like.
now, okay, granted though, I mean, if it were a terraformer-like world, I would absolutely love to have the superpowers of an animal. Just throwing that out there.
That's true.
And it
Or
would be-
insect.
But, I mean, I don't want to fight any giant cockroaches. That's the only...
But I'm talking about like today, as Mars is right now. We just went there and you was able to explore it and just to be the first person on another planet. Would you take that opportunity? I think I would if I knew that it was at least 90% safe and it was 100% chance that I could come home barring any technical glitches or anything that would keep me stranded on Mars. If I can go and come back, I would go. I'll give it a shot if I ain't have to pay for it, you know, because
The only
don't have
benefit...
$200,000.
The only benefit that I would
Yeah.
find from going to Mars is I would could probably for my artistic side, I could probably get some pretty nice shots out there.
That's true.
I think it'd be cool to go, man. I would like to go, and I think it's cool that that we're trying to put up a colony there. I mean, it won't be terraformed for terraforming would probably take millions of years, but
Yeah.
but to have like if we can have a sustainable, protected habitat for humanity up
Yeah,
in
if
Mars,
it's like that,
it could
I
be
guess
cool.
I probably would like to go up.
No,
there.
I still wouldn't.
you wouldn't be up. You would be forced to be inside for your stay there.
Like
Yeah.
Biodome.
Yeah,
Ohio down.
I saw
That movie sucked.
I saw like models, like an artist rendering, and there was like a bunch of domes connected by like big tubes, you know,
Kind of like.
so you can travel through different domes. I think it'd be cool.
You know, kind of like Big O. Big O, they
Right.
were living in domes.
Right.
And then there was like another, what is it? Ergo Proxy's another one that did the whole
Ooh,
dome
that's
thing.
a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
they lived in domes, and then the outside of the dome, it's all like hazardous.
Wasteland.
You know.
I think it's a good idea, man. I'm all about space exploration, and it'd be cool. Like, in the first baby to be born on Mars is a Martian. It'd be kind of cool. There's a movie coming out.
But, I mean, wait. I mean, whoa. If that happens, then, I mean, does he need a green card? Like, what then? Like, would he be...
The first baby, let me tell you something. The first baby born on Mars is going to be a national hero. He's going to be a national celebrity from the rip. He's going to get whatever he wants. The first human born on another planet will be like a legendary person for the rest of his life, even if he grows up to be a janitor, which he won't, because he'll be afforded all these opportunities. Even if he's born to parents of average means, he will be
So then when
a
he...
superhero.
So, I mean, then would he be, like, an anchor baby? Or, like, how does that work?
What's an anchor baby? What is that?
An anchor baby. You know what an anchor baby is?
No.
An anchor baby. Whenever Hispanics
Okay.
have a child in the country, but they themselves are still classified as illegal, an anchor baby is essentially the term coined for a Hispanic child that was born with illegal parents. Because the
a legal
anchor-
American with illegal parents.
Yes, a legal American with illegal parents. Yes.
A legal American, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
got you. Okay, you didn't know that either. Okay, cool.
No, I didn't know that.
The more you know.
Yeah.
it's
No, I guess he'd be like that. Because there's no at current times there's no law. There is a law that says that no country can make claims of any interstellar property. You know, so you can't put an American flag on Mars and say this many miles of land is American. You know?
Gotcha.
Not yet, but if we get up there and there's gonna be fighting for land.
Oh no.
There's gonna be be splitting it up into different countries, I'm sure.
Most likely.
Oh my God, the first war on Mars.
That'd be awful, man.
You know that's gonna happen eventually.
And it's unfortunate. You're absolutely right. But I think it'd be interesting. I was
We
thinking about
like
it.
the size of that hill.
We want that mountain. I think it'd be interesting because if we do this without terraforming the planet or before we terraform the planet, it'll be a planet in which there's no bodies of water separating people. So theoretically, outside of big chasms, you could travel by land anywhere on the planet, which is kind of cool. So maybe that lack of borders, natural borders, would make the people, if let's say we populated and we put 1 billion people on Mars, maybe they'll be more unified since there's no natural borders outside of mountains and canyons.
You really thought this through?
I just thought about it, like, because they were talking about it today. And like I said, I work at a news station and we had a story about it, and it was really cool. I think it'd be cool. Cause like you said, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope if we can somehow survive on Venus and live on Mars and stuff like that. They had a prison on Pluto.
Yeah, that would be a great place.
That would be a great place.
That'd be kind of dope.
They're probably really, really cold. Really cold up there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah.
It'll probably freeze your lungs.
But imagine being on Mars and seeing Earth. You know.
That would be a sight to see.
Yeah, that's what I think. But like apparently this guy is trying to make Elon Musk is trying to make Mars like a resort. That's a goal, like a place that you would want to visit. You know, and if you wanted to, you could live there. You know, that's what he's trying to make it. Like so
This man is dreaming big.
Yeah. My internet crashed on me before I came here, so I wanted to get all the information that I could about it and what his aspirations is. But he has the means and the funds, and he has the support of people to want to do it. So if I knew I could come back, because I wouldn't want to live on Mars, but if I knew I could come back, I would go check it out. You know, be a space explorer and all that. You know, you'd be the first. I mean, just like being the first person to stand anywhere, it's amazing. It's an amazing thought.
No kidding.
And there's this movie coming out. I can't remember what it's called, but they are explorers NASA going to Mars on a exploration trip, and this lady was pregnant. I don't know how with all that testing.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about this, but I don't know. I don't remember the name of the movie.
I can't
either.
remember. But the
I
lady,
think I know what you're talking about.
she's pregnant. She has a baby on a spaceship, on the shuttle, and she dies giving birth to the kid. So the kid lives up to be like 15 on Mars. He's never seen Earth. So he comes to Earth and it's like he doesn't know what anything is, cell phones. Or,
I've never heard of that before. That sounds pretty
and
awesome.
in a truck, and he saw a truck and like he thought the truck was an animal.
But I definitely remember something hearing about something like this, but I don't remember where.
It's coming out in December. I'm excited to see it because that's an interesting thought. And I feel like we're getting closer and closer to that. I hope to live to see it.
That's true.
Going to Mars,
That'd be really cool to live to see that.
But I anticipate for sure that if I'm able to have great grandchildren, there'll be trips to Mars if you're rich enough.
Yeah.
And then at some point it's gonna be like going to Alabama or some shit, or Florida, which some people say is a whole new world. Where are we on time? 52 seconds.
52 minutes.
52 minutes. I said 52 seconds. That'd be a quick ass podcast. Y'all having a good time so far?
Bye.
Yeah. So what else is going on? We got the Comic-Con. We already talked about that. Cosplay.
One of the greatest things ever.
One of the greatest things ever. That's what you said?
Yep, I like cosplay.
Cosplay is a lot of fun. I'm not
I love
into
cosplay.
it.
I love photographing
I
friends
love
with
watching
cosplay. One of them.
people do the cosplays.
Yeah.
I can't do it myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
One
a
of
lot.
my-
It takes a lot to. It's very intuitive and it's a process.
See a few characters that I could probably do, but I'm not gonna do
I told you
that.
you could be Misty. Let's see. Who else could she be?
Oh my god, there's actually one that I like spot on. No, you could be freaking Pearl
I could be
from Steven Universe. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pearl.
Yeah.
She's got the
Yeah.
nose. She's got the nose.
I got the nose.
Yeah. You can
No, I don't
absolutely.
really care about my nose.
You can
It's not
absolutely
a
be
bad
Pearl.
thing. It's not a bad thing.
I could dig
I
that.
like your nose.
Kitty Pryde from the X-Men.
Kitty Pryde?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to grow out my hair longer.
Yeah. I
But
could
I'm sure
get
she
with that.
has like short hair in a few of the comic
Yeah.
books.
So while we're at the comic book shop, is there any American comic books y'all into? Anything y'all reading or anything y'all interested in?
Bee and Puppy Cat is the one.
What
that
the
I'm
hell is that? Bee and Puppet Cat?
Do not know, like,
What is
ever
that?
since it got freaking announced on YouTube, she has been following that.
Who publishes that?
Sit,
That
like,
was
Is it
the
independent?
Cartoon Network Hangover. You know that YouTube channel, Cartoon Network Hangover?
Oh man.
this is from the same creator as what is it, Fairly Odd Parents?
Okay.
No.
No?
No, who?
No.
What? I know he's
can't
done.
remember. No, it's not he. She.
Not he or
She
she.
worked with
Better
the
get it
guy
right.
No,
who
no,
did
not
Adventure Time.
not the being
You
puppy cat.
sexist
Oh,
pig.
who are you talking about then?
I'm just talking about the overall creator of the network. You're talking
I
about
don't know
being
about.
puppy
I
cat.
don't know who the creator is though.
It's okay. Talk about being
Oh my god.
puppy cat.
No man, she hit me with that and I'm like, what the hell is that?
No,
Like
she can fill you
There's
on
a
all that.
girl, her name is Bee.
okay.
And there is, what is it? It was like on a rainy day,
Uh-huh.
and this little puppy cat thing just falls from the sky and just hits her out of nowhere.
Okay.
And so she takes him in,
Mm-hmm.
and
Could be a cat or a dog.
that's true. That was really hilarious.
And this is a cartoon?
Yeah.
And this
but
is a comic book also.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely a comic book. The cartoon, however,
I'm gonna look this up as soon as I get home.
It's in like
I have no-
hiatus Wonderland. Like
Yeah.
How old is it?
they had.
It's fairly new.
Okay.
Like maybe
hope so,
2
man.
years? Has it?
I think
it's
so.
2
I think
years,
they
maybe a
announced
little
it
more.
like towards the end of the year. Was whenever they had the first like legit episode. We
Yeah,
had
the
just
first episode.
because I remember it was after we made a year,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Oh my god, look at this show!" And I'm just like, "Okay."
Bee and Puppy Cat, man. That
It's adorably funny.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like if you watch
man. I'm gonna check it out, man.
if you watch
I'm gonna
the
check it
first
out.
the first one which was it was the one that got everyone hooked on.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
had
the first-
merchandise.
Mm.
They had they have the comic obviously,
Okay.
but that first episode pretty much like beelined everything, literally.
Yo, I'm here every Wednesday. I have never ever seen not one
Oh,
thing.
she
that-
just brought issues 10 and 11
Okay.
Yeah.
for that.
I just bought them because I was like, oh look.
Yeah,
they're
while I
coming back.
buy my weird ass shit.
You got that from here?
Yeah, I got that from over here. I have no idea what it is. It just looks weird, and I'm all about that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's some strange shit, bro.
I don't know, man. I like that.
Yeah, don't show it to people because I don't have the rights for that. But
No, it's okay. It's okay. they can just stare in wonderment.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at either. It's a bed. I know it's a bed.
What would it take? Let's go back to the Mars conversation because there was a good question I heard on Dan Lebatard's show. And he asked his the people that he works with, what would it take for you to go to Mars? Like, what would have to be in place for you to go there, to be ready to go?
Oh, like up there in Mars, like.
Yeah. What would the parameters have to be for you to be okay with traveling, be it permanently or temporarily?
Could it
If
be
it's
like
temporarily, I would hope that the travel to up there, by space shuttle or whatever that they're gonna do is like super duper safe.
Right.
Because I'm not about the whole crash and burn.
Right.
You know, as long as I make it there alive, they could catapult me there. As long as they give me the nicest camera equipment I'm ever gonna be able to ever get my hands on.
Okay.
Ever.
You'd probably take a ton
I
of
want
photos.
I want equipment that's like being tested by Area 51, and if they give that to me, like no amount of money in the world could convince me otherwise. I want the camera gear, catapult me there. I will take the greatest pictures ever, and I'll figure out a way to get back.
Yeah. I think it's cool, man. I wish we was living in those times today. Hopefully, if there's still a YouTube 100 years from now, and you can still watch these episodes, episode 65, this should be. Check it out. 100 years ago, remember what I told you? It's gonna be cool in Mars, So,
And remember, catapults.
this guy's an idiot. The catapult won't work. They tried that in prehistoric days.
They also tried it with the monkey for NASA as well.
Yeah. I saw that on Robot Chicken. They like a bunch of dinosaurs put a monkey in like a catapult and they try to fly it.
Like, nope, that didn't work.
Nope. It takes a little more than that. But yeah, I think it'd be cool, man. And I believe that in the span of humanity, we'll have interplanetary travel.
All right.
Anything else y'all want to say before we get up out of here? Because I think we are at an hour almost. Not quite yet. We're almost there.
Is there like any filtering at all, or
What you mean?
just like filtering? Like, are you gonna?
I'm gonna edit the extremely explicit words. Personally, I don't try to say the F word or the B word on my show. If people do it, then I cut it out. I used to not cut it out, but YouTube is a little more strict about the censorship now. So I just want to make sure that I can still get this monetization. You feel me? Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Monetization.
So anything else you want to say? You have any information you want to get out there so people can contact you if you want to take their pictures and stuff?
I mean, yeah, sure. If you ever want anybody to put a explosion in the background of your senior portraits because reasons, I'm your guy.
How you gonna contact you, man?
I mean,
Yeah,
be fine.
Email, website, Twitter, Instagram.
I mean, I don't know. I've never really done promotions for myself. Just find me on Facebook. Seth Cook. Do it.
Enough.
I'm a friendly guy.
He is a friendly guy. He's a
I'm
good
a
dude.
friendly guy, except whenever I don't want to be.
He's a
friendly.
good guy, man.
You know, then I'm not friendly.
What about you, Love? You have any social media, anything you want to give to the people?
Let's see, I guess I could recommend a book that I've recently read.
Okay.
It's called Kizu Montagari.
Dope. What is that about?
That is about, have you ever heard of the Bake Montagari series?
No.
Never heard of that series?
No.
That is a really good anime series.
Yeah?
No
Is
joke,
it?
it's a supernatural, I don't know if I would say sci-fi, but it's definitely a supernatural kind of romance
Okay.
series.
Is it more shojin or shoujo? Is it shoujo or shoujo? Is it more boy or girl?
I would say it's more boyish.
Okay.
I would like to say it's more boyish. It's not. I could definitely say it's not very girly.
Okay.
It's
You heard of this?
She has the book
Okay.
on my nightstand.
And this
I'm gonna
book
check it out.
is basically it's about a boy who encounters a vampire. The
Okay,
here we
vampire
go.
bites him and turns him.
Uh-oh.
And
about an
now he
hour
has
of
to
this.
deal with his summer vacation
Okay.
as a vampire.
All right.
It's a really good book.
It's a coming of age story about this guy with these new abilities.
Vampire.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
And it's called Kizu Montagare.
I'm gonna check it
And
out.
it's out. Actually, it's out now in the bookstores.
Is it new? It's brand new?
Yeah. It recently came out. I don't know when, but it recently came out. And if you can't find it in bookstores, you can definitely order it online.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna take a look at it. And
It's not a manga though. I would say it's a novel.
oh, so there's no pictures?
No, it's
Okay.
not a manga. It's part. It's a part of the manga series, but it's a novel.
It's a
Okay.
It's a true novel. Like.
Okay.
And it's a really good read. I read it in like 3 days
Yeah.
during my vacation.
It's a big book
Yeah,
too. It's
you
like
need
that.
that.
It's like that thick.
Y'all like One Punch Man?
Oh my
yes.
God.
Of course.
I just started
Oh
getting
my
into
God.
that, man. Cause I was interested in a character that could defeat anybody with one punch, man. That's like Superman
man.
times a million, but they make it so funny. So it's real
It
cool.
is. You wouldn't
It's really
think that
dope.
character would work, but it does
Yeah.
because he's bored with it now.
Mhm.
He doesn't feel anything for it, and every time he tries to, withhold his punch, it doesn't work out because he still kills him in
like,
one
"Why?"
punch. Exactly. I just
Yep,
love
yep.
it.
It's a good
And you
one.
just feel for the guy because you're like, I'm sorry, I want you to feel for that battle, but
Right.
you just can't.
I'm just
Just
too
can't.
awesome.
Just too awesome.
He
So,
is.
so this is One Punch Man. This is your One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that's
might
so
wanna
sweet.
punch me.
Oh
my God.
boy.
Oh my
Yeah. All right. We are recording this on Thursday. Like I said, this will be uploaded. You are watching this on Saturday, October 8th, because I am at Comic-Con. You should be too. You can get tickets right now at Ticketmaster. You can buy them at the door. Come check me out. I'll be doing the AquaMethodPodcast at Comic-Con. I will be with Mr. Donald, a painter. He'll be selling his paintings. Miss Kristen is a cosplayer. She'll be selling some prints of herself. And I'll also be selling some cheap comics, dollar comics, so please check me out over there. You're listening to this and watching this on GrasshopperGP Official. That's Grasshopper with 3 S's because when I made the account, I couldn't spell. GrasshopperGP Official with 3 S's is the YouTube account. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GrasshopperGP. It's both spelled normally, no special characters, numbers, emojis, underscores, anything crazy like that. GrasshopperGP. Instagram and Twitter. Send me an email, grasshoppergp@yahoo.com. Sponsorships, advertisements. If you have any questions you want me to answer on the podcast, or you just have something nice to say about the podcast, I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I have cards made. I wish I had them with me right now because I am on 100% official, and I'm trying to get this podcast off the ground. So please continue to support me. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you. I mean, I love every single view, and that means a lot to me. And it was very, very nice meeting Miss Jen.
It was nice meeting you too.
Very
man.
sweet, very sweet. We won't have her on the show again. This jerk, this asshole will not be on the show ever again. Mark my words. Okay? Because he just yaps and he makes terrible jokes, and he's aggravating.
But he's still lovable.
He's a cuddly grizzly bear of a man. He's a good
Aggravating
guy.
than me?
Huh?
More aggravating than me?
That's Mr. Jeff, and no sir. No sir. You still number one. Big shout out to Mr.
Oh,
Jeff.
challenge accepted then. Challenge accepted, good sir.
Big shout out to Mr. Jeff for letting me rock out here once again, and books too. Support your local comic book shops. Buy all the stuff you see behind me. There's more comic books on the other side. Bother Mr. Jeff with questions about anime. He loves those. And trading cards, come ask him how much your trading cards are worth. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. He will disrespect you. I'm just kidding. AquaMethodPodcast, Seth, Jen, your boy GP. Y'all be good.
Balls.